Hi and welcome to episode 37 of the Bex Creates podcast. My name is Bex and I'm coming to you from a very sunny Bristol where I'm hoping the lighting isn't going to be too weird. It's really, really bright outside. I'm a bit worried it's casting too much shadow, but we'll see how it goes. Yes, I'm coming to you from Bristol where it is a glorious day. We've just been for a lovely walk and coffee and cake, which was very nice. Yes, and I live here with my husband Paul and our Norwegian forest cat Mufasa and our rapidly growing baby boy who is due in June. So it's been a busy couple of weeks knitting, hence being back only 2 weeks later, which I've not done for a really long time, but I've been itching to podcast, which is really nice. Thank you for your lovely comments on my last video. It was really, really nice to be back and it has given me more mojo. So I'm really hoping to keep it up as much as I can, at least till baby comes. So I'm thinking, let's see if I can make it to 40 episodes by the time baby comes. So we'll see. Anyway, I've got quite a few finished objects, all baby, I will warn you. I've got some whips, some new whips from last time. Got a little bit of stash. So let's crack on. I've got really bad FOMO this weekend because it's Unravel this weekend and loads of people I know have gone. Claire and John are there with Bird Street and it just sounds like it's been a really good show, and I've seen loads of pictures online and I've had to resist the urge just to text Claire and go, oh, can you get me one of those? Can you get me one of those? Because I could have spent loads of money. Probably a good job I didn't go. But yeah, FOMO big time, but never mind. Anyway, so finished objects. I'm trying to create where I can little outfits. So I showed you this as it was a very new work in progress when I showed you last week. This is the Henny cardigan and I'll tell you more details in a minute because I'm knitting another one. So when I get the pattern out, I'll tell you the designer and stuff. But this is the Henny cardigan. It's very sweet. I think this one is the 3 to 6 month size and it's knit in Pine by Bird Street Yarn. Really sweet. Oh yeah, see, that's where the light goes weird, so I won't be able to bring anything too close to the camera. I really like that the sleeves are just knit wide, you don't decrease much, and then you just bring the cuffs in, which I thought was really cute. I had these sweet little buttons. I bought 20 of them, so I've got 2 little outfits now with like matching buttons, which is really nice. Yeah, just simple. It's got nice detail. Sorry, I can't show you very easily, but it's got a nice detail with the bottom band with sort of pearls and kind of a almost an I-cord kind of style going down there. So it's really, really cute. And I knit this to match the romper that I've already shown you, which was knit in Do You Think He Saw Us? This was Little Sisters romper by Petite Knits, and as you can see it's got the matching buttons and the colours just went so nicely. I thought it'd make a really cute little outfit. And then I had, I mean, still got loads left, but I had enough left. I made 2 little magic coffee hats. I'm actually going to give one away because I don't think we really need 2 very similar hats. I just did the colours the other way around, but they're so cute. I think the other one will go for baby's cousin so that they can be matchy, which would be quite sweet. Yeah, so I'm really pleased with that little outfit. And I'm making more in different sizes because I think when I've paid for the patterns, I might as well, you know, if the pattern's gone well and I like it, I might as well knit them in a few different sizes because, well, then they'll have them for longer, won't they? And it's not paying for more patterns. So yeah, really, really like those ones. Like I said, I'll give you more details on that cardigan pattern in a minute. The next finished object I think I had started last time, and it's another magic coffee hat. This hat's so brilliant. Sorry, I've got to keep it back there. Because naughty boy, the cat has just wandered in, even though the cat is not allowed upstairs and I am upstairs. Mufasa, Mufasa, what are you doing? I'll go and get him so you can see him. Mufasa, come here. Oh, you naughty man. Oh dear, he ran away. What a naughty little man. And I've dropped the hat on the floor now and I can't bend down to pick things up. Oh, there we go. Where was I? Yeah, the Magic Coffee hat's brilliant. It's a bit like sock knitting really. Once you've got the numbers in your head, it's so easy to memorize. Really, it's just like casting on the rib, the leg, and then the toe of a sock. So because I've knit a few recently, I've just got the pattern in my head. I'm pretty sure if it's not a free pattern, it's quite a cheap pattern. So it's a really good one to have in your stash. And with this little I-cord loop on the top, it's just too cute. What I did with this one, you can probably tell if I hold them together, is I twisted the stitches on every other row on this one. So it's got this lovely like herringbone kind of texture, which just sort of shook it up a little bit. And that was made to match the flax light sweater that I showed you last time. I mean, that's so cute. I'm gonna have to do more sets of these, I think. Little flax lights and little hats. So cute. I've got lots of pairs of trousers that I've been given, like little jeans and joggers and kind of legging-y things that will go really nice with those. So, and that was knit in the Ship Shape colourway from Bird Street Yarn, which is gorgeous. It's got neps in it and then like speckles of kind of a caramel colour and navy and like a teal. Really, really nice on like a beigey background. Very nice. And then, oh gosh, I love this one. I knit another Little Sister romper. This time, I think this one was in, God, I keep forgetting the sizes. That's not gonna be much use, is there? I think this one was the second size, which is something like 2 to 4 months, I think. To be honest, there wasn't a lot of difference in the sizes, mainly just the length. But so sweet. And this was in a Bird Street yarn that never actually really made it. It was, I think Claire and John dyed it. It was like inspired by, it was like a Christmas yarn. It was inspired by Tins of Quality Street. So it was called something like, Which One's Your Favourite or something like that. Because the colour is supposed to represent like all the different wrappers, but they never actually dyed it and sold it. So I think I got pretty much the only skein, which I'm very happy about because I think that's so cute. And to go with that, I have knit this little cardigan, which I think I'd started again last time, which is the Fuss Free cardigan by Louise Tilbrook. This is a great little cardie, really simple pattern. Fuss Free does describe it perfectly. Knit top down raglan. It's got this cute little garter edging rather than a rib. I don't think the pattern has sleeves at all. That's why this one is short sleeved, but I can always put a long sleeve vest underneath anyway. And I always think short sleeve gives them a bit more room to move and growing room. And again, I use the same buttons, so they're kind of matchy, which is really cute. I definitely want to knit more of these. So sweet. And these cardigans, because they're DK, they just fly up. They don't take 5 minutes to knit, especially because they got no sleeves as well. The yarn on this one was Julie Asselin Lezu DK. In, I think it was called the Biarritz colourway, and you will see I've got something else in progress to go with that little outfit in a minute. So those are the finished objects. Give me a moment, I just need a drink. Current craving is milkshakes. This is white chocolate and raspberry from Sainsbury's. It's really good. It tastes like raspberry ripple ice cream just melted. So nice. Anyway, so I can't remember what order these are in, but we will see. So these are the socks. I think I showed you these last time. Magic heel socks. And the yarn is, that cat's come upstairs again. Mufasa. He's a naughty boy. Paul's obviously busy and hasn't realised that he's coming upstairs. Cheeky man. He's been fighting, the naughty boy. He came in last weekend after being out all night with a scratch on his nose and a scratch on the back of his head and a bit of a gammy eye. we're pretty sure he started it. He's quite a fighty cat. Excuse me, what are you doing, young man? So naughty. Yeah, and now we think the one on his nose is going to scar because it kind of scabbed over and then came off, but there's still a mark. So you're not Mufasa anymore, are you now? You're Uncle Scar. Naughty man. He knew he'd been naughty as well. Come here then. Come on. No, he knows he's been naughty. He's been all skittish now. He knows I can't chase him back downstairs. Little monkey. Anyway, this is the Ley Family Yarns zebra yarn in the colourway Vlogmas, which is so pretty, and the zebra just really adds to it. I'm loving knitting with this zebra yarn. I'd really like some more. It's got lovely stitch definition. Even from there you can see the lovely stitch definition because it's really high twist, and honestly it's just so soft. So I've got this far down. The second one, I was just knitting it in the car actually. It's perfect car knitting, and those are a present and they need to be done in a couple of weeks, so I need to keep ploughing away on those, but they won't take me too long. Yes, so not much to say about those really. In my gorgeous Bird Street bag, which who knows, some of you may have picked one of these up at Unravel and be joining me in the cool bag gang. So yes, I told you would see this yarn again. This is the Julie Asselin yarn in the Biarritz colourway again, and you can see I'm knitting yet another magic coffee hat, but got the pattern and I know it, so, and I'm doing the twisted stitches again, which just looks so cool in this yarn. I love it. Instead of doing the loop on top this time though, I've got this gorgeous little mini pom-pom which I'm going to put on there, which I think will be so cute. So with like the whole outfit. Oh, it's going to be so sweet. I can't wait. He'll think I'm the most embarrassing mum ever, I'm pretty sure. Oh well. I've also got loads of the yarn left from the romper, so I think somewhere, I went looking for it this morning and couldn't find it, but I know I've got it somewhere. I've got the pattern for the Barley Light hat by Tin Can Knits, and I think I'm going to knit that in that yarn to go with that little outfit as well. So we've got lots of options, and that one's fingering, so he'll have like a lighter hat and a warmer hat to go with his outfit. Mufasa! I'm in the baby's room and I think he's quite fascinated when he comes up here. He's not quite sure what's going on. Oi, Catty! I don't want to go and move him because I don't want to have to edit the video, but I may have to in a bit because Paul still hasn't noticed where he's gone. Catty! I'm going to have to go and get him, sorry. Oi! Why are you on the shelf? No, that's baby clothes. Come on. You monkey. Here he is, the cheeky man with the big scar on his nose. Say hi. It's a good job he's cute because he's very naughty. I'm just going to go and chuck him out. Go on. Paw. Cat. Sorry about that. But yeah, I don't like editing. I just want to post this video, so I'm sure you guys won't mind. What a little monkey. It'd be good practice for having a toddler anyway. Oh, this next project I'm so excited about. I am knitting. Trouble is I'm all out of breath now because I get out of breath moving anywhere. I am knitting the Matoto overalls by, and I'll show you the name because I don't want to mispronounce it, by this designer here. Look how sweet. Oh, I've had them in my Ravelry library for a while. I'm pretty sure it's a free pattern. Yeah, in fact, I know it's a free pattern. So I'm very excited about that. I am knitting them in Drops Baby Merino, which I haven't knit in for a while, and I'd forgotten how much I love this yarn. I'm using colour 42, which I believe is called Petrol. A bit more true to colour back there, yeah. which I absolutely love. I am doing the 3rd size, which is 6 months. They seem quite generous, I would say. I think they're designed to be quite baggy, but they're knitting up quite quickly. They're quite addictive. So you knit the back and the front, is top down. You knit the back and the front, and then you join them in the round and knit down the body. I'm assuming you add the straps later, and you do the little legs. I just think this fabric that this yarn gives, oh, there's a little paw in there, isn't it? Oh, it looks worse on camera. The fabric that this yarn gives you is lovely. Camera's not doing it justice actually, but the stitch definition's really nice. It's like, it's not too dense a fabric, but it's not open. I love this like chunky rib at the top. Oh, it's just sweet. I just love it. So I'm having real fun knitting those. I have 3 balls. It says it takes 3 balls of this, so I have 3. So far, I'm this far down. I reckon I'm not quite halfway down on the body yet, and I've got this much left of the first ball, so I think I probably will break into the 3rd one, but if there's some left, I can always make another hat, can't I? Drops Baby Merino, I'm pretty sure it's sold as 4-ply, but when you look at the meterage, it's more of a sport, which is what this pattern calls for. Yeah, it's 175 meters per 50 grams, which is, it's not a DK and it's not a fingering, so it's probably more of a sport. Which, yeah, and actually it's the exact yarn that the pattern was knit in, so it's rare I do that, but it's nice and it's really affordable and it washes really well, so great stuff. I've got some more actually, I'll show you. I chose a couple of other colours to make him a few other bits in, because I think they'll wash well as well. Okay, in my favourite bag, which I am pretty sure if you're going to Wonderwool Wells, you can go and visit Becca's stall and grab one of these for yourself. I highly recommend them because they're very lovely. Mine's got cat hair all over, standard. Living in here is my 2nd Henny cardigan. So I will show you the pattern properly. Let me find the front. So it's the Henny cardigan, and that's the designer there, Hagen Hussett, I guess. And this pattern's really good. It's got quite a few sizes, as you can see. It is knit in fingering weight yarn, and it goes in sizes from 0 to 24 months. So you get quite a lot of value for money in the pattern, which is really good. And I found it really easy to follow so far, hence doing a 2nd one. So the yarn I'm using is this, which is such a gorgeous blue. And this is one I grabbed at the Lay Family Yarn Retreat in November, and I think it was a one of a kind. But yeah, it's just glorious. I picked it before I knew I was having a boy, because I thought, well, I'd knit it for a boy or a girl, and it's just, that kind of blue is just one of my favourite colours ever. So this one is the 3rd size, which is, sorry, I should have looked at this before. No, I can't find the front. 6 to 12 months. I'm trying to do this one a little bit bigger. And there it is. So I've done the 4th buttonhole out of 5. And I'm not very far off of changing the needles for the rib. So you can see the lovely edging down the front and the buttonholes on this side. It's got really clear directions for sort of marking where the buttons go, so you don't have to do all that work afterwards. And you can just see how nicely this yarn is knitting up. The little flecks of like darker blue. So cute. And I think he'll have blue eyes because me and Paul both do. So it's going to look gorgeous on him. I can just tell already. I'm pretty sure he's going to be blonde with blue eyes because both of us were as babies. So I think we can probably fairly safely bet that. So I think he'll look gorgeous in blue, and blue is my favourite colour, so works well. And then finally, I am actually knitting. This is a baby thing, but it's a gift. Baby's cousin is due to be born 6 weeks before him. So I'm working on some things for him as well. If you're a long time follower of the podcast, you would have seen me make many of these, many. And my baby doesn't have one yet, but he will have. And that is good old Bon Bon Bunny by Susan Claudino, who is No Knit Sherlock. This is one of the best toy patterns I've ever knit. I've knit loads of them because it's such a great pattern. They're so cute and they always go down well as presents. So I'm knitting this one in this yarn, which it's a Bird Street one, and it didn't have a label on. I can't remember. It might be, is it Miss Mellow Fruitfulness or something like that. So it's just a grey with like autumnal kind of flecks. It's got like browns and purples and the odd speckle of green. So I thought that was nice because we don't know if this baby is a boy or a girl. So far I have done 2 big chunky feet. And so trouble with this pattern, you have to have a lot of bits in your project bags, rifling through to find them. And 2 big floppy ears. Oh, I just love Bon Bon Bunny so much. Yeah, you can really see the speckles really nicely in this yarn, in the ears. So I need to crack on with him. I had to wait for some more stuffing to arrive because I didn't have very much left. But yeah, I do need to crack on with that because that needs to be ready in a few weeks' time as well. So that's actually what I might work on this afternoon. So that's all the finished objects and whips. Future plans, I think probably a couple more rompers in bigger sizes. I want to knit in some like probably socks or booties and mittens. And yeah, I've actually asked John to dye me another skein of Do You Think He Saw Us on DK, because that's what I want his Bon Bon Bunny to be in, because I just love those colours. And then I can knit that. So yeah, but I've only got now 7 working weeks left, so I'm hoping in the Easter holidays and then the 5 weeks I've got off before he comes, always kicking like mad, that I can get quite a lot done then as well. I think I'll be like, the nursery will be ready and I'll just want to sit and knit, so that will be really nice. I'll show you some acquisitions. So 2 weeks ago, yeah, 2 weeks ago yesterday was Flock, which is our Southwest Yarnies meetup run by Bird Street Yarn. And it's always lovely. It's always a really nice opportunity to catch up with friends. And usually there's a mini marketplace, but this time they did it slightly differently. And they thought after Christmas people might be on sort of stash diets. And so they decided to do a swap shop instead of the marketplace. So everyone took some skeins and then were able to do some swapping. So I picked out some lovely bits I was really thrilled with. I managed to get these 2 skeins of the Fibre Company, which are lovely. They are, this one's Acadia and this one is Luma. So this one's linen, merino, wool and silk, and this one's silk, baby alpaca and merino. And they are, I think, 133 meters. So they're like, well, they're called DK, but it's like a lighter DK. That one's 125, so that's more of a standard DK. Got really cute colours. And I also got this one, which the colours go really nicely together, and actually they're quite similar even though their contents are different. This one is wool, 60% merino wool, 20% Highland wool and 20% mohair, although it's not got like a massive halo on it. And this is 185 yards to 50 grams, so this one's more of a sport weight. But I thought they were really nice colours and they're super soft, so they'll do something nice. And then I also got this skein of Skein Queen yarn, which it looks more lilac-y there, but it is definitely blue. It's called Born Blue, and it's again, it's a fingering, but it's 365 meters, so it's quite a heavy fingering, and it's really, really high twist. But I just love those blue speckles. I'm debating whether to maybe do something to go with that blue henny cardigan, or maybe something else, I'm not sure, but that will be for baby boy. And then I also bought 3 balls of Drops Baby Merino in, it's colour 10, which I think is turquoise, but I might be wrong. But it's just such a nice colour. I love this colour. I know Paula's knit him a cardigan in this already, and I just love it. So yeah, I'll knit him something else in that one. And then I also grabbed, I was buying the stuffing for Bon Bon Bunny, but to make up the postage as well. So I got free delivery. I got a few more mini pom-poms. They're so cute. These are absolutely brilliant. They are trimmets, and I think these mini ones are maybe $1.99. They're really, really cheap, and they've got the ribbon ties on the back so you can take them off easily to wash them. But I just thought they were very sweet. I might have to do matching bobble hats for the cousins. Oh, I'm going to be an embarrassing mummy and an embarrassing auntie, and I don't even mind. Okay, so I think that's everything for today. I'm going to go and put my feet up and do some knitting, and I hope you have a lovely rest of the weekend, and I will see you hopefully very soon. I won't make any promises, but fingers crossed I'll be back in a few weeks' time. Until then, take care and I'll see you soon. Bye.